bad?
No. Green means go time for buying and selling.
The luck of the Irish be with you.
And that's why you're the other Ryan.
Click the Outer Bank real estate icon on DeWittDailyNews.com.
Your friend in Central Illinois. WHOW.
Top of the morning. Thanks for being with us. I'm your host today, Seth Lawrence. The WHOW Morning Show streams to Facebook and YouTube, brought to you by Peterson Insurance, your Pekin Insurance agent in Clinton. My guest in studio today, Paula Giles, is the interim executive director of the DeWitt County Friendship Center. Good morning, Paula.
Good morning.
You know, I was before we got on here. There's a movie. It's a Christmas movie, and it's centered around these friends that go out to a Christmas party, and it's like one of the friends, he has to basically grow up and, learn to be an adult and live on his own and those sorts of things. And they go to this big party. It was a dream of theirs to go to this party. It's an underground thing in New York, and they go to it, and they see a friend of a friend there, and they meet up with this guy, and the party has a surprise guest, and Miley Cyrus comes out and performs for the party. Cool. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. And so the Miley Cyrus comes out, and the friend of the friend of the friends does this big, huge Miley Cyrus, he's just so psyched and surprised. And so, I was thinking this morning, I'm going to be like, Paula Giles, I didn't think you would come back to the morning show. How are you?
I'm fine.
You're fine?
Yeah.
So why are you back at the Friendship Center? What's going on?
Well, I had a term here. We're just in the middle of a transition. That's where we are. I came back to help out until they find a permanent person for the job.
Sure.
So we are looking.
So the search is ongoing.
The search is on.
Yeah, so you'll be there until they find someone.
Until they find someone. I'm only there part-time, so.
Right. So what's that look like for you? What's part-time mean for you? What are you doing?
Right now, part-time, I'm doing everything I was doing before, but I'm doing it in 10 hours a week. And if I can't do it in 10 hours a week, everything else I'm volunteering.
Okay, sure. So what's what do you have for the seniors now? How long have you been back? What have you been doing with the seniors?
I came back March 5th or 6th, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Very good. So I know that there's kind of a lot on your plate. Yeah, it's a full-time job, right? So and to cram it down into 10 or 20 hours a week is probably a lot. So let's start with, what have you been doing with the seniors? Are you doing regular activities yet still? What's going on?
Everything, the regular activities are still going on. We've put in some special things that we're doing during the month. Trips are back on. We actually have a trip to the barn this month. So, and we have 3 other trips. So we're back to speed. So.
You're keeping them busy then.
Yeah, and I'm going to do all of that volunteering.
Yeah. Gotcha. So does the way the Friendship Center operates on a day-to-day basis, if you didn't know there was a transition in leadership, would you know any different?
No.
It's all the same?
Yeah. So fortunately, it's just been kept in the office.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. All right. But you're back, obviously, so they'll notice that.
They know me, yeah.
Yeah. Very good.
I'm not out of the office much right now because I'm really swamped, but
Well, let's talk about what's keeping you busy. I mean, obviously, we've got a lot of things coming up here in April. So what do you have on the calendar? Are you taking the seniors places? What's going on in April?
We are taking the seniors places. We're going this next Tuesday, we're going to the Riverboat in Peoria. And then next Friday, we're going to the Barn 3 to see Chaps. We're going to eat at Busy Corner first. So we have a couple openings, I think, still on both of those. On the 18th, we're going to the Apple Dumpling in Champaign-Urbana area. It's really good.
Okay, the Apple Dumpling.
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
Well, we've been there before, but I don't think we talked it up.
Okay.
But it's really good.
It's really good. Yeah. All right.
And then on the 23rd, we're going to go to the Springfield Tea Room.
Okay.
That's really nice, too. And it's got a really nice shop in there. It's really a good place.
All right.
We have fun.
So you're keeping them busy this month. Yeah.
And in the middle of all that, we're planning a ham and bean.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, let's dive into that. The ham and bean fund. Yeah, sure. It's rescheduled this year. Tell us about this.
It's rescheduled for May 11th because when I got back, I didn't have time to do everything that needed to be done to build up to the ham and bean. So we have it settled that we're having a silent auction. And the silent auction will be cakes, pies, cobblers and anything that we can get donated. That'll all be in the silent auction.
Yeah.
We're having a cake sale, bake sale. We're having a craft sale. We're having a no walk cake walk because we're just gonna put the cake out there and sell tickets for it, and then we'll draw out a number because there's not a lot of room and it's hard for us to get around.
Excuse me. Where do all these goods come from? Baked goods,
They're
the crafts?
all donated.
Are they?
Yeah, it's really nice. They're all donated through the community. So we have the calls going out for all of that kind of stuff, and then the confirmation on that. All the letters went out to the businesses for sponsorships. So all of that's gone out, and we've got really good response back already.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be okay.
All right.
It's not going to be what it was in the past because Lance won't be there,
Yeah.
but it'll be all right.
But it's coming up May 11th.
May 11th.
Yeah, sure.
From 5 to 7. It's a Saturday.
Sure. You've got plenty of time to put it all together, but what's still kind of to put together, if you will, for this fundraiser?
Oh, pretty much everything's in the works. So I don't think there's anything that's going to come up that's going to surprise us.
Yeah.
We've
Well,
got
and having done it several times now,
Yeah.
you know what you're doing.
Yeah, like the meal, I know exactly what I have to buy. And we will be asking for some donations for some of the meal items.
Okay.
So I know exactly what needs to be done for that. And then I know the placement where everything's going to be and what we need to do when we need to do it. So we should be okay.
How much are tickets? Are they on sale in advance? How about
They're
some
on
of those?
sale right now, and they're on sale at the door for $10.
Okay, yeah. Tell me a little bit about the just the evening, what it looks like. What it will look like, I guess, since there's kind of a
Yeah.
change this year. So,
Yeah.
walk me through, how things look.
So when you come in, there'll be somebody at the door to take your ticket or sell you a ticket, and then right on the right side will be all of the auction items, and then the craft sale will be on the other side. And then the bake sale will be in our conference room.
Okay.
And so it'll be nice.
Yeah, very good. Will you kind of? I'm sure you'll put like end times for the silent auction.
The silent auction will end at 6:30.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
they'll have from 5 to 6:30
to bid.
to bid on those.
All
yeah.
right. Anything you're looking forward to in the goods that are coming out this year? Anything that's always a big attraction?
Well, we have the cobblers that go good. We have homemade German chocolate cakes that go well, and we have really pretty decorated cakes that go really well. So I'm, looking forward to some of that.
All right, very good. So again, May 11th. You mentioned tickets are on sale now. Again, where do folks go for those?
They can come up to the Friendship Center and just talk to Kim, and she'll get them all set up.
So with kind of the change in the ham and bean fundraiser this year, Paula, like does that change your expectations in terms of attendance or what you hope to raise, things like that?
I think it might change what we hope to raise, but the attendance, I think it'll be about the same, maybe even a little better. I don't know. We're really advertising it a lot this year. And I forgot we have a big raffle too, that we're going to have a basket that has one of the special cakes in it, and it's going to have a $50 gift card so they can go to dinner, and then it's going to have 2 tickets to the movies and tickets for popcorn and a drink, and then it's going to have a bottle of wine and 2 glasses.
There you go.
Yeah,
Can't beat
so
it.
it's a night out.
There you go. Perfect. Very good. So be on the lookout for those as the Ham and Bean fundraiser for the Friendship Center comes up on May 11th. Very good. Paula Giles, interim executive director of the Friendship Center, in studio with us here for this morning. So Paula, we've run through, you're making a few trips. You've got the Ham and Bean fundraiser coming up in May. Let's kind of run through what the day activities are like at the Friendship Center right now. What are the, day by day? What's it look like?
Well, we do the normal, heck, I don't know. I got it here somewhere. I had to redo this thing. So we have the dominoes normally on Monday. Tuesdays, we have the arts, the 1st and 3rd. And we have a hearing aid center the 2nd and 4th week. And we have cards every Tuesday from 12:30 to 3. Bingo on Wednesdays, every Wednesday from 12:15 to 1. Cards after that. On the bingo day, people start getting there because of piece meals. Thank you. Start getting there earlier, so they're interacting more. They're learning more about the center. There are more people eating at the congregate meal.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I think that has helped. The bingo draws them in, and they want to eat too. So it's really been a nice transition.
Yeah, we'll talk to Sue here in just
Yeah.
a second about piecemeal some more. But I wanted to ask.
Almost like it used to be.
Yeah, that's great. That's what I was wanting to get to.
Yeah.
Is is the combination of having piecemeal there and bingo at the same time? Is that kind of making things better? I
Yeah,
guess.
Wednesday always
Wednesdays.
used to be the best day for food and bingo.
Sure.
We have bunco on Thursdays, the 1st and 3rd, and then we have bridge every Thursday.
Okay.
Pool and cards on Friday. And we do have one special thing that we're doing this month. On the 30th, we're going to have an extra bingo. It's called Spring Bingo. So, yeah, we're just going to have one more bingo, and it's going to be from 12 to 1 on the 30th.
All right. Usher in spring with some bingo. That sounds like fun.
On that day, we're going to hand out the homemade May Day baskets.
Homemade Mayday baskets.
Yeah.
What is this?
Well, May baskets.
Yeah.
Back in the day, we used to all make May baskets at school.
Okay.
Remember, hand them out? Yeah.
I do not
Well,
remember
we're
this.
going to make them.
Sorry.
Dang it. He's
Sorry,
so
ladies.
young.
Yeah, apparently.
So anyway, we're going to make them on
22nd.
the 22nd. And then we're going to hand them out on the 30th. So,
Okay.
and on the 22nd, we're also having a pizza party.
Can anyone participate in that?
Anyone. Just
Anyone.
please call and sign up so we'll know how much pizza to get.
Okay. Sure.
And that pizza is sponsored by Synergy.
Okay, very good. Wonderful. So put that on the calendar. Little activity there at the
Yeah,
Friendship
there's a
Center.
lot going on,
There
yeah.
is. There is. Did you want to highlight those support groups and the other things that go on throughout
Well, we
the
do
month?
have the hearing aid support group, and we have health checks by Liberty Village Health Checks, that kind of stuff.
Sure.
And then we have Ernie Harvey's support group, and that's also on the 22nd. The 22nd with 3 things going on.
A lot going on those days. Very good. What did I miss today, Paula? You want to put out there any other fundraising efforts going on? Anything worth talking about we haven't touched on?
Once we get past this big one, we'll be able to sit down and plan some more stuff. I know we have a breakfast planned. I just don't know the date. We're trying to get somebody in there for a karaoke fundraiser.
Yeah.
And things like that. So
Sure. Very good. Well, we look forward to that and much more. Where do folks go to follow along all things DeWitt County Friendship Center?
Well, we have a Facebook page, DeWitt County Friendship Center. They can call us and get on our newsletter, and they'll get everything I just mentioned today.
Very good. All right. Paula Giles, Interim Executive Director of the DeWitt County Friendship Center, our guest in studio. More to come with Paula, and we introduce Sue with the Piecemeal program coming up next on the WHOW Morning Show.
WHOW.
Let's check the opening numbers now at the Chicago Board of Trade on this Friday. Jim Taylor, RFD Radio Network. Corn starting the day slightly higher, beans steady, and wheat starting this Friday higher. May corn opening 437.5 up 2 1/4. July corn up 2 1/4, 449 3/4, and new crop December 475 3/4 up 2 1/2. May beans starting today 1180.5 up 1/2 penny. July beans up 1/4, 1192.5, and new crop November 1183 1/4 down 1/2 penny. May Chicago wheat 569.5, that's up 13 1/4. July wheat up 12 1/4, 583 3/4, and September wheat starting today 601 up 12. May bean meal 332.50, that's down $1, and May bean oil 48.34 up 19 cents. Opening numbers at the Chicago Board of Trade on this Friday. Jim Taylor, RFD Radio Network.
Here's another Clinton Save-A-Lot satisfied customer.
Charlene, and I'm from here in Clinton. They got the freshest meat in town, really. I've always liked their meat better than the other stores around. Prices are very reasonable, yes. The aisles are a little bigger, and everything's easier to find here, and the people are friendly here that work here.
And his owner, Dave Jackson, says,
And we hope to see you soon.
Allergy season is here, and our Warner Hospital and Health Services walk-in clinic inside our family medicine is here to help. No appointment, no problem. Find out more by clicking our icon at DeWittDailyNews.com.
Ramey Miller from Run Deep Coaching. Take your power back.
I do holistic personal and business coaching. My service is virtual, so we can visit no matter where you are. Find out more by clicking my icon at DeWittDailyNews.com. That's DeWittDailyNews.com.
Your friend in Central Illinois, WHOW.
Once again, a good morning. Thanks for being with us. I'm your host today, Seth Lawrence. The WHOW Morning Show streams to Facebook and YouTube, brought to you by Peterson Insurance, your Pekin Insurance agent in Clinton. Again, in studio with us today, Paula Giles, Interim Executive Director of the DeWitt County Friendship Center, and she's brought with her today Sue Estes with Piecemeal. Good morning, Sue.
Good morning.
Thanks for coming out and talking with us today. Let's talk Piecemeal. We hear about Piecemeal from time to time on the morning show. Paula talks about it. We've had Shelley with Piecemeal come in, from time to time. Remind us, what's Piecemeal? What's this all about?
Piecemeals is for anyone that's 60 years and older. There's no income requirement. There is a $4 donation per meal, suggested one. Our meals are all based on nutritional balance. We have home delivery meals.
Yeah. Well, let's talk a little bit about a couple of options for Piecemeal. One is obviously the most popular, probably the congregate site at the Friendship Center. So tell us about that. When are you at the Friendship Center? When can folks take advantage of that? How do they take advantage of it? What does that look like?
I'm there from 9 till probably 1. We bring the bulk food in and prepare it there and get it all ready. The delivery lady goes out with her deliveries, and then I get the food all ready for the congregate people that come in to eat.
When do you start serving at the Friendship Center?
11 to 12:30.
All right, so plenty of time for seniors to get in. Why is Piecemeal so important? Like, why is that congregate piece so important? Why is Piecemeal such an important and valuable asset to our communities? How about that?
That's not on your paper.
No, it's not.
I can help.
Okay.
It's important because people need to get out.
Yeah.
Seniors need to get out. And if they can't get out, the delivery is so important. And don't you have many ways that they can get the delivery? Like if they're not home, they'll leave it.
Yeah, if you're not at home, they can leave a cooler out and with some ice in it, and we'll put it in there. We have a lot of people that come to bingo and stuff or cards. So we'll just hold their meals for them, and they'll take them home with them when they leave.
Yeah. I know, like, when there's bad weather, we didn't really see it a lot this winter. Like, it wasn't really a huge need this winter, but when there is that bad weather piece coming, there's, they provide, like, frozen meals for seniors to warm up and those sorts of things.
We do that.
Yeah.
And we have the emergency meals that we try to hand out in the wintertime. Everybody gets them twice a year.
Yep, there you go, for sure. Now, I know, like, the nutrition piece was kind of where I wanted to go with that because, I know, Paula, you probably see this from time to time where seniors are living on shoestring budgets or they're on fixed incomes, and it's like, this month, do I finish paying for all my prescriptions, or do I, stock my refrigerator with, an extra half a gallon of milk or something like that?
The stuff that's good for you is too expensive.
And that too. Right. And that goes to the point that Piecemeal is a nutritious meal, correct?
Right. Yeah. You get a cup of vegetables, 3 ounces of cooked meat, half cup of fruit, 8-ounce milk, and a whole grain. So yeah, it's a very good meal. Everybody seems to like it, and we do have a few favorites that.
Like what?
One of our favorites is the fried chicken, mashed potatoes, and gravy. Another one is our meatloaf and mashed potatoes and gravy and veggies. Okay. Ham and beans. We have chili. Stuffed chicken breast. We have taco salad once a month, and that's a very popular one. So, yeah, we have a lot of them. We have ham slices. Yeah. Pulled pork.
What's your participation like right now? Like, how many do you have in the program?
I have at least 4 to 10 that come in every day to eat.
Okay.
It varies. There might be, like, bingos are usually 12. And it depends on what the meal is, if it's one of their favorites or not.
Yeah. Now, do you serve, so you're just at the Friendship Center, right?
I also work in the kitchen at OSF.
Oh, okay.
in Bloomington.
No. But I meant your piecemeal. Like you are only in charge of the piecemeal
Yes,
at the Friendship Center.
I'm the site coordinator.
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely. Now, I don't know how long you've been doing piecemeal, but it sounds like things are starting to look back more like they did pre-COVID, where there's people are coming into the Friendship Center for the food and the deliveries are going out and those sorts of things. Do you mind speaking to that a little bit?
I started 5 months ago.
Oh, wow, okay.
We had nothing.
Yeah.
Nobody coming in. Just deliveries, and I am up to a lot now.
Good. Very good. So and I'm venture a guess that consistency piece, just being there every day, if people remembering piecemeal, they're starting to come back.
You got to go out and socialize.
Yes.
And I do that. I really
People
do.
like her.
Yeah.
I like her. Yeah. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
That's an endorsement right there. Paula likes you, so
Yeah.
very good. Well, what did I miss, Sue, in terms of piecemeal? Did I miss anything you want to put out there for us?
No, we just would love to. I'm trying to get more to build up so
Yeah.
I can break my record every month.
Good. Very good. Well, we look forward to that for sure, and hopefully that continues at the Friendship Center. Paula, anything on piecemeal from your perspective we didn't touch on with Sue? You want
I
to
just
put out
love
there?
having them back and having someone in there that is personable, that will get out and, she'll make a difference because piecemeals makes a difference.
Yeah.
They really do.
You talked about that connecting piece, connecting to seniors. Why is that important? I mean, I feel
Well,
like, go ahead, sorry.
For one thing, I'm going to be there very soon.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to make
I
sure
know.
I treat those people just like I want to be treated when I get a little bit older, and
Mm-hmm.
it's not going to be very far away.
Sure, very good. Well, if folks have questions about signing up for, say, a home delivered meal for piecemeal, Sue, can they call like the Friendship Center? Who do they call for that?
They would call the 309 665 65 or 5900.
Okay.
And they will set up an interview on the phone with one of our people there.
Okay.
And
Can you say that number one more time for folks at home?
309 665 5900.
Okay, thank you for that.
Yeah.
Very good. So get signed up. You mentioned like if there's a home delivered meal and that $4 suggested donation, how would they make that payment? Is that over the phone with a credit card, or what does that look like?
For the home deliveries,
Yeah.
they all get billed once a month.
Okay, there you
So
go.
there's a billing there that
Okay.
they get mailed out.
Sure. And there's, from what I understand, that's very low pressure. That's you want people to be able to eat, even if they can't afford the meal. Correct.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Very good. Very good. Well, Paula, I'll tell you what. Let's wrap it up with you. Friendship Center has a lot going on. May 11th, Ham and Bean fundraiser. How much are tickets? Where do folks go to find those?
Tickets are $10 a piece. All of the board members have them for sale, or you can just come up to the Friendship Center and get them. Kim will be more than happy to help.
Sounds good, ladies. Thanks for coming out today. Again, that is Paula Giles, Interim Executive Director of the DeWitt County Friendship Center. Sue Estes with Piecemeal. Network News is now.
The Big 1520 WHOW Clinton, 92.3 FM, W222 BG Clinton.